Hours on camel.
Several days long over there.
I mean, did you ever imagine it would be so hard to ride a camel? That's ridiculous.
It looks like it's easy because they have those humps.
Right?
Well, that's true. You'd think it'd be more comfortable than it is. Yeah. And then they didn't supply us with any anti-venom.
Yeah, my agent didn't tell me we were going to need it.
No.
We had to find some on site.
Right.
Way more expensive.
Hey, kids at home, don't do any movies with any snakes. You don't want to get bit.
It's not fun for anybody.
No, it's awful.
Especially those extras.
I wasn't even happy about it.
I'm Sean Cumberland. I was the producer on Temple of Anubis. People often ask me, what it's like to be a producer. And if you can imagine just the worst job in the world. To put it in perspective, it's kind of like being a babysitter who has to call a studio every night to explain where their millions of dollars are going. So that's what I do.
Okay. The action sequences. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I've never really done the action thing before. Kind of a little blonde girl, but I really wanted to do a few of my own stunts. We had this big kidnap scene planned, the truck flips, explodes, all kinds of fun stuff, but we decided that was a bit overdone. It didn't really fit in the movie. I think, they did that back in the 80s with some guy with a fedora or something. I don't know. But anyway, so we cut that one out. I got to do some really cool stuff. I even buffed up for the role. Look at this. Right there. Do you want to touch it? No? Okay.
So how I got the part in this, I actually at first I wasn't going to do it. I just got scheduling conflict. I was working on something with George Lucas. My agent said, just go, work it out, we'll make it happen. So I was like, all right, I'll give it a shot. I was in the car, and on the way there I broke down. And I was like, well, this isn't meant to be. I'm not going to be in this. So I call my agent, tell him what's up, and he's like, no, we'll do it. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. And we got it rescheduled. And I saw them. I was actually one of the only ones that they saw that day. And that's how I got the part of Ben McKinley. And it worked out in the end because the thing with George, when I wasn't around, he just replaced me with a CG version of myself. And I think that worked out well. So that's what I got for that.
Van Cleve. The problem with Van Cleve, heck of an actor, just a little bit too much of a prankster behind the scenes. You go into your trailer to use the bathroom and you didn't know it was going to jump out at you, I mean, the guy's just crazy. And then the whole time, in between shots, we keep getting interrupted by these crazy sounds. It sounds something like, and you look and there's a wild turkey running there.
John Van Cleve. Gorgeous man. Amazing actor. Bit of a prankster though. I'm still finding the snakes in my trailer. I mean, come on. 3 times was enough. John, really.
Van Cleve, that guy could dedicate his ego to science. He's constantly on the phone with his agent. He gets up at noon every day, so that only throws us about 5 hours behind where we're supposed to be. So, he's a great guy. One day we weren't doing any shots with John or Jared, so they both went out. They decided they were going to go on a camel ride and see the sights. I just told them one thing: guys, just please be careful. So John wound up getting thrown off the camel and hurting his back. Apparently, he was standing on top of the camel's hump. He thought he'd get a better view from up there, I guess. So he injured himself. We had to fly him back to the States to get treated. That only set us back about $3 million. We knew we were going to lose John from the shoot for about 10 days, but thankfully John's a real trooper, so he actually he was back in 20.
Well, when I got the script for the film, I wasn't sure about it. I'm mostly known for my dramatic work, the bit on NCIS and whatnot. But, I read the script and it was like, Brittany Davies, action star. I don't know how I feel about that. And then I found out that James Hermley was attached to the project. John Van Cleef, Jared Cassie, and I had to do it. I mean, how could you say no to that? Amazing director, 2 hunky guys, can't beat it.
I've always wanted to work with James Hurley, and this picture was a fantastic example. You see, he sets up such a vivid picture of what he wants. What an imagination this guy's got. He was able to just paint the entire portrait for us, even if it was like an effects shot where it was going to be added on in post. He was setting it up for us so we exactly knew how to react, what to react to. The guy's great, I'm telling you. Made our job easy, didn't even have to act.
Working with James Hermley on this project, James is a great director, I've been told. If nothing else, James is a director who works with a lot of precision, which is infuriating. We've been shooting on location for about 2.5 weeks, and we've got 2.5 shots done in that time, so things are going great.
James Hermley, he's fantastic. He's one of the best ones out there. It seemed like he had a little bit of a vendetta with me during shooting of the Temple of Anubis project. It clearly said in my script that I was supposed to have a gun in various different scenes, and I never got a gun. We would always ask, shot after shot, do I get a gun in this one? And I would never get a gun. Even when my script, the one that my agent gave me, said I would have a gun.
Do I get a gun in this one?
No, I get a gun in this one, I read that.
No, it actually says right here, guys, that I get a gun in this one.
But I thought James, you said I could have a gun in this scene.
No, there's no gun.
I was supposed to be the one with the gun in this scene.
No, there's no gun in the scene. Okay?
I thought there was going to be all kinds of shooting. I wanted to shoot a gun.
But there's no gun in this scene.
Do I get a gun?
No.
Before we quick, I gotta go get a gun.
No, you don't get a gun.
Well, actually, before we do this one, do I get a gun in this?
No.
Wait, no gun. Again? I'm at it.
So pretty much, Brittany's going to have the gun, and
Wait a minute. Brittany gets a gun?
yeah.
Well,
Brittany
No.
gets the gun.
Didn't you read the script?
yeah, no, I know you get a gun later on, but this is the point where I'm supposed to
This
have
is
a gun.
the point.
Wait a minute now. Can I get a gun?
No.
What do you mean I can't get a gun?
Can you get me a gun in this one?
I can't get, the gun's not supposed to be in this. Look, our budget for guns is pretty low, you guys have to share them.
And Brittany, she would always have the gun.
He kept trying to steal my gun.
And one, she even had 2 guns.
No,
I'm supposed
neither
to
one
have
of you
the
get a
gun.
gun in this. James, neither one of them get a gun in this scene. I have the gun.
No! John, give it back!
That guy Cassie, if he was in any other business, he probably would have been institutionalized by now. But you know, like that's the wonderful thing about show business is that a guy like that, you know, can make a living despite his incredible unreliability. Dreams come true in Hollywood. They absolutely do.
He's an outstanding actor. The man, master of disguise. He goes from Scottish to, I don't know, Swedish. I'm not sure what that was. Maybe some weird Alaskan with a Japanese heritage with a German mother. I don't know what that was, but it was brilliant. Whatever it was brilliant. Love the guy. Although I think he might be clinically insane. He talks to this guy a lot, Bob. I'm not sure if their relationship is really healthy. But who am I to judge, really? I mean, the guy's just great. I loved working with him.
You know, sometimes like the biggest challenge of working with other actors and people on the crew and everything, don't get me wrong, we had a great crew on this one. Like the stunt guys were great. You always knew you were safe working with them. But sometimes it gets a little frustrating when in between every take, you have to pause because somebody's taking a phone break, like calling their agent, hold on one second. Hey. Oh, hey, Bob. Yeah, no, I left you a message about an hour ago. Well, no, it's cleared up now. It's good. No, we got it.
Jared Cassie. What a guy. You know, working with him was great, but at first, he kind of upset me. He kept holding over my head his relationship with Disney CEO Bob Iger. We'd be right in the middle of a shoot. We'd be trying to deliver our lines. And he'd take a call from Bob Iger. It was frustrating for a while. You know, we worked through it.
No, I assure you it's taken care of. No, well, the problem was I wanted Dr. Pepper in my trailer. No, I don't want Fresca. Bob, would you drink grapefruit flavored soda? Yeah, no. Okay, but I really gotta go. Bob, we're trying to do the interviews. I already told that to her. Okay. All right, hold on. Just give me 1 minute. I am so sorry about this. It's ridiculously unprofessional. Oh, okay.
Oh, Jared Cassie. Oh my goodness. What a great guy. Just knows everybody. The man networks like nobody else. If you want an agent in California, New York, anybody, he can get you on the phone with them.
All right. I promise I will be there. No, that type of boat is called a sloop. Okay. You have a good afternoon. Blueberry Pop-Tarts. Okay. Okay.
One of his many phones.
You know, as I was saying, contending with these people making phone calls. Hey, Meg. No, he just called me. Yeah, I know it. Yeah, you know who he is. I sent him the email, I promise. Okay.
That guy has probably at least a dozen cell phones. Some of them are in bananas.
How about, is an hour from now sound okay? I saw it. No, he's doing fine. I saw him last week.
Other of them are in shoes.
No, the doctor said about, another month and a half, maybe. All right, Meg. Okay, I gotta, driving through a tunnel. Relentless.
He had another demand. He wanted to eat nothing but Chef Boyardee during the shoot. Now, in this remote part of Egypt, it's nearly impossible to come by that. So we actually shipped in every day several truckloads of that because he ate a lot of it. $8 million. That's all that cost.
He's got this thing with wild turkeys. He will always point about. I don't know what's going on with that.
It sounds something like, and you look and there's a wild turkey running across the set. So like on the side, totally untrained in this, I might add, we'd be breaking up what we're doing to chase after these wild turkeys, and they're zigging this way and they're zigging that way, and all over the place. Never worked on a set with wild turkeys like that before.
And I don't know how he's able to communicate with them. And it just was a problem. But after we got past that guy is and let me tell you.
All right, enough.
He has an obsession with wild turkeys, though. I'm not sure why. I hear it still in my sleep at night sometimes, the call. Gonna be working through that one a while with my on-set therapist. Said it again. Can you hear that?
Dude, you heard it? I'm not kidding.
Now, what guy in Hollywood does not want to work with Brittany Davies? I'm such a fan of her work. She's just a tremendous actress. I'm so fortunate to be in a movie with her. It's just absolutely fantastic. There were a few times, though, where I feel like she took the character a little bit too seriously, and it was detrimental for all of us on set.
I can't breathe. I'm serious. I can't breathe.
Working with Brittany Davies. Okay, the first time I had ever seen any of Brittany's work, she was actually filling in a guest appearance for NCIS. You've seen NCIS, right? Well, she only had like maybe 3 minutes of screen time in the whole episode, but just magnetic. I mean, I'm telling you, the girl's doing something right. I mean, I wish I had that much ambition in that age. It's unbelievable. She's unstoppable. Keep an eye on her.
Brittany, what can I say about Brittany other than she's a consummate professional. She only demanded that we ship in half the product from Bath and Body Works, which are obviously very hard to get out this way. So that was only $5 million. You know, we're doing okay. I'm just trying to bring this in not under budget. I'm trying to bring it in not ridiculously over budget and on time. Not so much on time as, you know, within a year and a half of when we originally expected to complete the film. So, I don't know. Does anyone have a drink? If you could kill me when this interview is over, that would be fantastic.